Hey folks, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Come on here and we share our projects. We talk about all things crafty. We participate in collabs. We share projects. And if you're a returning subscriber, well, you know that we're up to all sorts of no good today. Oh yes, all sorts of no good. Before this video ends, I'm going to announce who's on the Christmas collab team. And it's quite a team, folks. It is quite a team. But before I do that, let me share with you a little bit what I was up to today while I was sick with a cold. Just meant I didn't go anywhere, folks. I had to drink lots of OJ and lie down. And I apologize if I didn't text or email as much or comment as much, but I did a lot of napping. I'm trying to keep this thing at bay. And you can see I'm feeling real worn out by it. So I'm going to head to bed right after this video, in fact. So I don't trust myself to layer when I don't feel well. I've told you guys it was like my weak point when I first began making, and so when I'm sick, I don't trust myself. But I do build things when I'm sick. So this is similar to the embellishment book I made for Alicia Love Letter Generation for her birthday challenge, only I've become better at it since then, yet it still has some flaws, folks. I built this today for a subscriber, and it's designed to hold some rack. So it's basically an embelly book, but it's just like a nice way to send. It's a nice way to package up some embellies. I didn't decorate it because, again, I don't trust myself to layer, but I did build it, put in all the pockets, make sure that I have all the pockets going each way, put in all the bands to hold all the goodies that I'm going to slip in there, and lay down all the paper and put down all the flaps and all of that stuff. But I decided not to decorate it. So it's all constructed properly for all the embellishments and everything I'm going to put inside, but I have not decorated it. It is better than the one I built for Alicia. It's designed in the same way in the sense it has huge pockets here that I've built, only now, folks, I am using 1/8 score tape, and it's a heck of a lot stronger and not gummy. So it's a much better construction. The 1/8 is tougher to work with. It's the very super thin one, very, very tiny one, but you can put down 2 strips. I find it's working much better. I built this as a prototype to see for both Christmas, my swap with Carmen, and the Halloween collab. And folks, that score tape is working a lot better. A lot better. The pockets are strong, they're better built, they can hold a lot more stuff than the one I built for Alicia. It's a lot better. This little book will hold a lot of stuff. Not just are there big pockets in each of these, but I've built in pockets here, bands everywhere. So it's very functional packaging to send goodies in, and a note and all of that stuff. So it'll hold a lot. You can see the bands. This is probably one of my best built embelly holders because it can hold so much. So much. That said, it's still flawed, folks. There are a few places where I should have thought it through. So when I was building Alicia's, I followed the tutorial exactly, given by someone who wasn't intending to use the book for embellishments. But I really liked her design. So I used it, but the accordions weren't wide enough, and she put them too close together for what we do. So I modified it. After I built Alicia's, I modified it. I made notes, and I learned how to build this so that it could hold more embellishments. And you see the pages open wider. And especially the ones where I want it to hold big embellishments, they open quite a bit wider. And that's because I modified the measurements. But folks, there's still some problems. Like, for instance, the opening page. I don't like this strip. It should be hidden, in my opinion, and it's not. And that's not because I did it wrong. That's just, this particular tutorial leaves this exposed, because if you have double-sided paper, it doesn't look terrible. But this particular Alice paper is a mix of the Stampery, which is double-sided, and the one from Ali. And the one from Ali is single-sided. I'm not crazy about the way that looks. So there's some problem still with this prototype. It is better constructed. It will hold up thanks to the score tape and the other things that I used. I don't need tie back for this because it's not something the person's going to look at every day. But even if they did, this is going to hold up. And I used 200-pound cardstock. So it's pretty sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. It's a better book, but it's not a perfect book, folks. I find that the problem is that the bookmakers build books for different reasons than us. So no matter what, I have to modify what they do. And they're also quite a bit more advanced. The book artists are more advanced than I am. And the crafty bookmakers don't always use the right kind of products to make sure that a book will stand the test of time. And I don't always love their design because I feel like it's not really book-like. So I've yet to find the ideal book tutorial, and I look at book tutorials every day. Maybe one day I'll have to innovate one and give a tutorial where crafters can learn to make books for what we use books for, but I'm not there yet. All I know is that this one's better, but it's far from perfect. So again, the thank yous I'm sending out are prototypes. They have a lot of flaws, a lot of pimples, folks, but at least it's a way for me to say thank you. It's a way for me to say thank you. And it's helping me learn so that when I do the Halloween collabs and my swaps this winter, my projects will be much better because I did a lot of learning with this book today. A lot of learning, and I made notes. So it's better though. It's better. I'm getting better. It's just not perfect. There needs to be some more work. But it's still a cute way to send embellishments, that's for sure. That's for sure. Much nicer than just sending in a little old package. So I'm happy to send this out to a subscriber. I'm not happy with it yet as a final product. It's a work in progress. How about that? It's a work in progress. Now, I want to direct you to an amazing thing I discovered today. The one benefit to being sick is that I lie for hours trying to sleep watching videos. Well, folks, Mom to Create has innovated a brand new shaker, and I'm not kidding. And I have never seen anything like it. Not on Instagram, not on YouTube, not on Pinterest, nowhere. She has invented this. And it's really beautiful and very impressive. So any of you who like to make shakers or you just like to know what's new out there, you want to check this out. I've put the video down below. It is super creative. All I'm going to tell you is it's a shaker that involves water. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not giving you a spoiler alert. You're going to have to go and look at Mom to Create's video. She does do lives, folks, and for this particular reveal, she did part of the construction before her live and then finished it during the live. Now, for those of you used to this type of video, you may find that a little frustrating because it's longer. But folks, all you have to do is fast forward to where she's working on the project. It's only the first couple of minutes she says hello to everybody, and that's normal because she's live and these are her regular subscribers, so she's just greeting them as they come in. It's like being at the front of a classroom and all these people walk in. You got to say hello. You can't start the class without saying hello, and that's all she's doing. So if you find that frustrating, just fast forward past it. I like it. It lets me know who she is as a person, but you might not like it. So just hit the forward button and go right to where she begins the project. It is so innovative, folks. Now, Mom to Create is encouraging you to make it. She shows you how she made it. It's really, really generous of her, but you got to credit her, folks. This is her invention, and it's super amazing. So if you do go ahead and make this, make sure you give her credit for it because, wow, she came up with this all on her own, and it's super inventive. Super inventive! My other announcement is that Kayla, my pen pal mama, who also has a cold today, by the way. Sorry, Kayla. Me too. Kayla has decided to do YouTube videos, and this is huge, folks. For an Instagrammer to come the other way and start doing videos is amazingly generous. Because you know what, folks? She has a ton of kids and a busy life, and you know, an Instagram post takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes. A video takes 45 to an hour. And yet Kayla's coming on because she wants to be a bigger part of this community. And she's trying to build a really healthy bridge between Instagram and YouTube. And I'm super grateful to you, Kayla. Super generous, especially when we're losing artists like Ara the Paper Treasury because it's too much effort for not enough reward. I appreciate so much that you're doing this. Folks, I'm going to ask you to support her. It's a big step. She's doing it to become a bigger part of our community. So I'm putting her YouTube channel down below. Can you please make sure to drop by and say hello, welcome her, watch one of her videos, give her some love. Because this is a big investment she's making. And I know I'm grateful for it, and I'm pretty sure you are too. And now you'll get to see her amazing projects, and they are amazing. They are. All right, folks. My other announcement is the Christmas collab. Now, Miss Danielle, the Pink Zebra Unicorn Crafter, has decided she's going to also do a Christmas collab. She was going to join this particular collab, but she's decided she's going to do another one because there was such big response, folks. And I just didn't have room for everyone. And it's not about you or your making, has nothing to do with that. I had to go with who answered first, and that was it. Now, Miss Zuli gave up her spot. She had a spot, but she gave it up because she saw all the expert makers coming on, and she was like, no! So she gave up her spot so one of the other people could take it. But Zuli, I gotta say this to you. If you don't start participating, you can't grow. So like, for instance, if Carmen, that expert maker, my dear friend, the expert maker, hadn't said, come on, Alicia, let's swap. Can you imagine? I would never have gotten better. All of a sudden, I had to like work really hard because Carmen had offered to swap with me and I knew she was an expert crafter. So that made me up my game. And then I got bold and asked Sabrina.
It's 12 o'clock.
And there's the man. Hi, man. I got bold and asked Sabrina because I loved her. And I was like, okay, we're becoming friends. Do you want to swap? Another expert maker. And I had to get my game up again, you know. And then Alicia had her birthday challenge and I had to do it again. Every time you partner with someone who's like more advanced than you, like way ahead, you work 10 times harder and you get so much better, Zuli. So I know why you gave up your spot. But promise me that in the future you won't. Promise me you'll hold it for yourself so that you can have rocket ship growth. I want you to have that, Zuli. I was generous of you to give it up, but next time I want you to hold on to it, okay? All right, folks. If you were interested in the Christmas collab, and unfortunately I couldn't include you, and I'm so sorry, please contact Danielle, the Pink Zebra Unicorn Crafter, because she is going to host one, folks. And all of you that wanted to participate, she's got spots. She does. She's just thinking of projects. That's all. All right, folks. The big announcement. Are you ready? Because I got my Christmas wish. We got a wide range of styles of makers, and more than half the team are expert makers. We are in unbelievably good shape. This is going to be an amazing Christmas collab and super exciting. So I want to just say, yay! Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Are you ready, folks? We have Dina. This mama loves Disney. Will it be a Disney Christmas, Dina? We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But there may be a Disney element. We have Crafting Con Cruise, our uber creative, innovative, self-identified newbie maker. Not newbie, but that's okay. Self-identified newbie maker. Crafting Con Cruise will be bringing her innovative spirit to this, folks. You never know what Cruise is going to make. You just never know. And that's what makes it fun. We have Ms. Jellybean Junction, our uber expert maker, who is shabby, and she's pearls and lace shabby, folks. I'll remind you, however, that woman can make a candy cane out of a hair noodle from the DT. She can make anything, but her style of shabby is pearls and lace. And I'm specifying that because we also have Sabrina K, the country crafter, and you know she is a precise and clean shabby maker who leans towards the rustic. But she does clean shabby quite a bit too. So look at that, folks. Lace and pearls, clean shabby, and rustic. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be so good. We have Crafty Michelle, folks. Now, I don't know how many of you know this, but Crafty Michelle is a trained and professional artist. It's true. That's why her inking is so perfect and her shading, folks. So she is our uber precise, clean, and simple. And we are very lucky to have her on this team. We have Susan Tootsie Tucker. And you know, folks, we all thought she made these beautiful cards. And Halloween changed it all. Because now we have these epic 3D projects from her. We have Mr. Bones in the laundry, Mr. Bones in the camper, Mr. Bones in the whisk. Oh, who knows? Will Mr. Bones be having a pastel Christmas? I'm curious. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Don't forget, folks, Susan Tootsie Tucker is the one that sent me the Alice in Wonderland steampunk tree. That was her shape tag, remember? Yeah. Steampunk Christmas tree. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what Susan innovates for this. Cannot wait. We have Alicia Love Letter Generation, folks. So, as you all know, she is traditionally our Maggie Holmes All Heart Funky Crate Paper clean, judicious maker. Super precise expert maker. But lately, oh, she does vintage and shabby, folks. Like Crafty Kimchi, Miss Alicia can do it all if she so chooses. So we have no idea what she'll be bringing us for Christmas. Will it be a crepe paper Christmas? A pastel Christmas? Or will it be a vintage Christmas? We'll just have to wait and see, folks. We have my dear friend, Miss Kathy Katzel Create, and I'm so happy she's on this team. I have loved Kathy from day one for so many reasons, but mostly because her heart is bigger than the Holy Land. And I love that woman for her spirit and the way that she deals with people and her empowerment of people. And Miss Kathy, over the last 6 to 8 months, has become this uber precise maker. You know, it's been a joy to watch her on this journey. And she makes such beautiful flowers now, folks. You know, she always made pretty flowers, but now she's making some beautiful flowers. And have you seen her tassel work lately? Oh, yes. So I cannot wait to see. But she is also clean and simple. So, like Crafty Michelle, she's very judicious, very clean, simple, and elegant. So I cannot wait to see what she does. Folks, Miss Kayla, our Instagrammer, Miss Lover of Maggie Holmes, is on the team, and I cannot wait to see what you innovate, Kayla. Again, who knows? Will it be a pastel Christmas? We'll have to wait and see. Is it going to be a crepe paper Christmas? I don't know, folks. We have Heather Manning, folks, and I've been telling you, she is a force, and she is going to become a bigger force on here. I really believe that. The more projects we see from her, I think the more her platform is going to grow. And so I'm so excited that she's part of this team, and I cannot wait to see what she makes. We also have myself and Joanne, the Happy Meal Stamper. Welcome back, Joanne. She is excited to get her hands all gluey again, and I can't blame her. After all that moving and unpacking the craft room, that can't be fun. So I'm so happy that this is her first big project back. Yay, Joanne. Welcome home. Welcome home, Joanne. We're so happy to have you. We really are. And she does all sorts of things, folks. You saw with the little record, she can go all Maggie Holmes on us if she so chooses. But she may go clean and simple. We don't know. Like Jelly Bean, Joanne can pull a whole bunch of styles out of her back pocket. But she's also a Stampin' Up rep, and she does lots of work with stamps, and she's actually incorporates them a lot more than some people into her projects, and I love that part. I love that element. So I'm excited to see what Joanne does for this. I'm really excited. So, folks, we have quite a team. Quite a team. So many expert makers. So many. Cannot wait. And so many creative people. This is going to be one heck of a collab, folks. One heck of a collab. And we have people from all over. All different paper collections. All different styles of making. From shabby to precise to rustic to all heart. Oh, this is good. To Mr. Bones. And what about the polka doodles? Do I say that right, Crafty Michelle? I don't think I say it right. But it's that super cute. I mean, they have a super cute line of stamps, and they've got cute dies. Oh, beautiful. So we have a nice wide range, and I can't wait. I just can't wait. I can't wait. Don't forget, folks, our first project is a recipe dex. A recipe dex. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Folks, my last thing is to show you this. So my neighbor had one, because you know I keep cutting myself, right? Like my cutter here is my one from home, and it's crappy. And my friend Sabrina K, the country crafter, went and got me a new cutter, and boy do I need one. It's not even funny. So why did I have to borrow her cutter? Because mine was bending pages. Remember I told you I couldn't use it to cut because something was wrong with it. I don't know. I tried sharpening it. It wasn't that it was dull. It's just a crappy cutter. But my neighbor has one. And she got it at the dollar store for the same price as Miss Pat's Band-Aids. $5. And this little thing works really well, especially compared to my crappy cutter. So she went and got me one today. Wasn't that nice of her? $5. I don't know how long it's going to last for $5, but surely for the time I'm here. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I can cut straight again. I can cut straight again. Makes me happy. Makes me really, it's amazing the difference tools make. I tell you, it's amazing. Folks, I am worn out from my cold. I'm sorry if I'm less talkative. I'm sorry if I'm not online more. I'm sorry if I'm not being responsive to your comments. Hopefully I will feel better tomorrow. And I'll be back on here with my usual abundance of energy. But until then, please be patient with me. Thank you so much for all your time today. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching this long video, but it was a lot of exciting stuff to share. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. I hope whatever you did today, it gifted you some joy, and I hope you too did a little making. All right, folks. Craftypenpalmoma, feel better, and Miss Donna Dreams ×3. I hope you are feeling better too. We're all thinking about you, Donna. We're all thinking about you. All right, that's it for now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.